Hi guys, Gail Sylvester here. So are you a first-time home buyer and you want to get into the market and everyone's kind of scaring you off because the property values have been too high? So people are like, don't buy yet. And now property values we're starting to see on the decrease, but now interest rates are on the rise. So people are like, don't do it now. Are you totally confused? I would be. So here's what we need to talk about. There's never a good time to not get into the market. Properties will always appreciate. Rent is also appreciating. It's also increasing, right? So you have to figure out what's going to be the best for you and your family and actually talk to a professional, like talk to a mortgage broker, and then find out what's the guide, what's the plan that we can put in place for you. Because it's like, don't keep waiting. It's like, because if we even go back to, let's even go back, 10 years, go back to like 2012, where property values were and interest rates were, they've all done this. They've all done this. And guess what? Even as if you bought at the peak, they might come back down, but they go up again. That's just what property values do, right? They appreciate. So don't hesitate. Let's get off the fence and let's put a plan in place, especially you, my first time home buyer. So where do you begin? And it's like, okay, minimum down payment, 5%. 5% of purchase price. If you're looking at a $500,000 home, we need minimum 25,000 as a down payment. In Ontario, you're going to get a land transfer tax credit up to $4,000 on that purchase. So we're going to take some of the savings come at closing time and actually apply that. So you can eliminate that. Then we're going to have legal fees, and then we're going to pay a title insurance in that. And then you're also going to pay tax on the CMHC premium. So as a guide, if you're looking to purchase a property at 500,000, I would say you need about 31,000 in savings. So that'll cover off the down payment. It'll cover off all your closing costs, and then you should be okay. You should have a bit of a buffer, or you're just going to be right around there to purchase for 500,000. As that increases, when you get to that point where you say you want to look at a house for 600,000, I still need that 5% down based on 500,000. This next 100, so between the 501 and the 600, I now need 10% down on that next 100,000. So that's 10 grand. So based on the 25,000 up to 500 and then the 10,000 here, now I need 35,000 as a minimum down payment on a $600,000 purchase plus your closing costs, right? So now let's say that's still about 6 or 7 grand. So now we need about 41 to 42,000 to purchase that 600. Use that as a guide for down payment and for savings. Now, we haven't tapped into what you need in terms of income. That's going to be our standard regular income that we use, 2 years of T4s, a current pay stub, a letter of employment from your employer. And if you're self-employed, commissioned, or bonus income, I need 2 years. And that's when we're in the standard traditional income. And how much do you qualify? Book a time, come chat. Let's find out what you can do based on the income that you have, the down payment that you have, and any debts that you have. Now, even if you don't have the down payment saved or you're in the process of you're almost there but not quite, let's still have the conversation. It's about putting that plan in place. Don't let social media, don't let parents, don't let friends, don't let anybody, colleagues, anybody talk you out of looking into purchasing a home for you. Overcome the fear, overcome the objections, and reach out to us. Reach out to the professionals. We'll guide you. We'll let you know what's best for you and your family and your future. Let's get into the housing market. Let's put a plan in place. We'll talk soon.